Hi everybody, Alex Radioactive here, and this is my how I feel about ABDLs and baby furs, my true issue with the group altogether. Now, a lot of you are like, "Well, you're a baby fur." Yeah, just everyone in the community. Um, this is my true. This is what I have issues with in the community, and some of you will probably have the same issues, and some of you may not. Hi, Sunfry. So this is me being honest. I am not going to sugarcoat things. I'm not going to explain myself. I'm just going to say my opinion on this stuff, and you guys can take it however you want. So first off, my biggest issue with ABDLs and baby furs are when they go out places, they don't take others in consideration. I wear my little gear out in public, but the little gear I wear out in public is regulated to a degree. I mean, I don't go out there and make sure it draws 100% attention to me. I'm not going to run around out in public in just a diaper. Place that is based around that kind of stuff. So that's a different story. My thing is people who go to Walmart and walk around with the diaper fully exposed, like their pants hanging down below their ass. So I have issues with that. Yep. I don't like that. That draws some unwanted and negative attention. The second thing I have issues with in the community, baby furs and AVDLs are both, and little players are all guilty of this. And that is, yep, you guys all know what this is because it's why we became furries. But my biggest issue with the whole group, baby furs, littles, whatever you want to call it, is you got your skinny twinks, as I call them, and what most people call them, that think they're the cutest little things ever and they're the best, and they judge other ABDLs. Like I had one recently tell me, my husband was fat and ugly, and it's like, no, my husband is cute. I love him to death. Is he a bigger teddy bear? Yes, but guess what? He's my teddy bear. So that pissed me off when he's sitting here judging my husband. He's like, well, you with your following and all this, you could get somebody that's skinnier. I don't care. I fell in love with my husband. Size doesn't mean nothing. People like that who think just because they're skinny and then they got the baby look, more babyish look to them. I'm sorry. I don't care. You're not special. You're not the world's greatest thing. I mean, there was one person, I'm not going to mention no names, but some people that watch this may know the person's name, but there was a person me and my husband helped. This same person was also on a MTV episode of Littles. Me and my husband helped this guy get out of a bad situation because he supposedly was having it rough where he lived. And yes, I'm doing the quotation marks. So we paid and helped this person move from a couple states over to come stay with us. And he wasn't here but a couple weeks. You don't ever have drugs mailed to my house. You don't. Definitely when I was working in law enforcement at the time. Um, the second thing that he done was that was illegal was he asked to borrow my car to go to the club. Promised me he wouldn't drink. So I'm like, okay, yeah, you can go down there. He was down there. He drank and drove my car. Third, while he was down there, he was trying to be a prostitute, get paid to have sex, which is illegal. And the fourth thing he done that wasn't really illegal that pissed me off was he told the bar owner, who is a really good friend of mine, that there was no educated people around here because he thought he was the smartest person ever. Well, smart people don't have drugs mailed to them, for one, and for two, smart people don't drink and drive. For three, they don't do commit prostitution. And this kid was, I mean, as dumb as a box of rocks. And he wanted to sound like he was much more educated than the rest of us. So, but he wasn't. And me and my husband, we come off as your redneck gay couple, I guess you would say, because we act stupid. Well, we're actually quite smart. We just enjoy being ourselves and not being like the smart people, you see every day. We enjoy life for what it is. But people like this person, and no names are being mentioned, are giving the ABDO community a bad name because this said person will literally walk into a store in nothing but a diaper and not care what other people say. There's kids present. They don't need bad stuff. And if it some videos I even age restrict to where they can't see it. Now, my biggest issue is these people think they're so cute and they're the top tier of our community that, the rest of us are inferior. I'm sorry. No, we're all the same. There is no one that's cuter than the other. You're all the same to me. And people like this just drive me nuts. To tell me my husband is not cute is just the stupidest thing you can ever do. Because one, I'm going to automatically block you and just ignore you. And two, it's not for you to judge. I like him the way he is. I wouldn't have him any other way. My husband's got the biggest heart there is. And no one can come be their boy and leave my husband. I wouldn't do it. I love my husband too much. But if you want to give me $1 million a day, I'll still take the $1 million a day. But besides the point, my husband means the world to me. And if anybody has a problem with that, they can kiss my fucking ass. Simple as that. To tell me to leave my husband for anybody is just not going to happen. And, this is kind of a rant video because I'm kind of pissed off because some people said some stuff after last night when they saw my husband for the first time. But I just want people to understand. I like you all the same. There's not one that's cuter than the other. And to think you're the best person in the world and I'm going to leave my husband for you is not going to happen. And I'm sorry if you got that kind of a personality, you're going to be a lonely person the rest of your life. Now, but our community does have some bad things that I don't like people who want to lose control of their bladder and bowels permanently. I have friends I know for a fact. Just a second. I have friends on here I know for a fact want to lose control. They think it'll be the best thing. As a person who's handicapped to where I don't have control, I'm telling you it's not a good idea, and I will not support you wanting to lose control of your bladder or bowels permanently. If you want the feeling of having no control, use a catheter, but learn the right way to use one. I'm sorry, there's just no coming back from that. When you lose that, there's no surgery that can fix it. I don't care what anybody tells you. If so, I would have my bladder and bowels fixed and I would not be wetting and messing myself on a daily basis. Now, just because I don't support it, I will not judge you if you do that stuff. Just understand I don't support it. It's not something I'm going to support. I will never support it because I don't want people hurting themselves. It's stupid. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just like, why would you cut your arm off just because you wanted to be a one-armed person? No, that's stupid. Don't do it. I promise this lifestyle is not as fun as all you think. It's a curse. I mean, you get a diaper rash right now, you don't have to wear 24/7, so you could take the diaper off and go free. I get a diaper rash, I still have to put a diaper on, and I still got to walk around. That's how it is. Simple. I mean, it's the way it is. I can't change that for you. It's not something you can fix. Once it happens, it's done. Simple. Gone. Benito. No more. So, yes, that's my honest opinion. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Another thing I've noticed a lot of baby furs do is they tend to get overzealous with it. I have Xbox Live. I play with baby furs all the time. I have other people that are on my Xbox. And yes, it's a baby fur. I don't want to talk about diapers every other sentence. Come on, I'm playing a game. I want to play games. I don't want to talk about baby stuff. That's what the channel's for. That's what my Telegram's for. That's what everything else is for. If you're going to play games with me, remember, there are minors that are on this. I don't know who's on the other side of that gamer tag. I can tell you what they sound like, but I can't tell you what's on there. You don't need to know about some things. It's okay to have a baby fur gamer tag and this and that, but don't go into talking about having diaper sex on a chat. That's stupid. Definitely when I told you there is someone that may be a minor here, or we can't talk about this stuff here. I mean, remember, there are people that don't need to know about this stuff. And it's irritating when I go on to playing a game with someone and that's all they want to talk about. It's like, really? That's what we want to talk about. We're playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4. We're going to talk about sitting in diapers, messing and wetting ourselves instead of talking about where the enemy are in the game, or if you're playing GTA, focusing on that. Like I said, I do apologize. This is kind of a rant video. I'm just really irritated that someone said something last night after last night's video. And I'm not going to lie, I came close to just shutting the YouTube and stuff to you guys. Hopefully, for the ones that don't get diapers, they can win a drawing and get a free diapers or a fursuit when we get to that point. But and the main focus of this channel is being around baby furs and showing the light. But when you guys keep doing this stupid stuff, and I'm calling it stupid stuff because everything I can do with this channel, you're just throwing out the door. Because if I do something positive with this channel and then get on a game with you guys and we're on the game talking and a little kid hears what you say, well, that little kid's going to tell his